weddings came out of that club, and now they're bringing in their children to say hi. It took me a number of years afterwards to realize that they were chasing more than just beer. Polly Hopper Marathon Party was always a blast. With the help of Guy Morse and Jack Fleming and Gloria Ratty, it has become quite the event here at the Hampshire House. It's now the opening ceremony for the Boston Marathon, and Dave McGilvey was also involved in that. And having shared this historic early night event with this historic mansion on Beacon Street for the past several years, it's a new tradition that is born. Tommy Leonard. We got a lot of great stories, but I'll always cherish the fun times I had with the infamous Pull to the Elliott runs, raising money for Halcyon Place at the Shriners Burn Center, raising money, VCRs for the Jimmy Funds. I don't know if they were hot, but we were very careful to deliver those in the darkness of night, I think. And we also ran the last race, I believe it was, to help the family of Boston University goalie J.P. McCursey, who was in a tragic accident. But one of the best stories was Tommy got permission from the city and the commission that runs the Esplanade to take Bill Rogers' footprint and put it starting at the Hat Shell, going all the way up Stour Drive, along the Esplanade, over the Coca-Cola Bridge, as I call it, and all the way back down Memorial Drive. Calls me up, he says, "Hey, if we can get some paint, and if you have your car, I can get a letter permitting us to go on to the Esplanade." So we get out there, it was hot as a bastard out, and we didn't have Bill Rogers' footprint, so I took my footprint, and I cut it out, so it could have been anybody's, you know what I mean? And we started out early in the morning, the pumps were rolling out of the hedges, they were slipping underneath, and Tommy and I started up, and we're painting these footprints all the way up. We got up to the Coca-Cola Bridge, and I said, "I got to get to work." He says, "Yeah, I got to get back too. Let me ride back with you." So he comes back to the pub. He sits down at the bar, has about 3 or 4 beers, and I said, "Tommy, what time do you have to be in?" He said, 2 o'clock. I said, "Well, it's 3 o'clock now." "Well, boy, I better get going, but why don't I have one more?" We go back afterwards to complete the job. Now it's nighttime, darkness has set in. I've had a few baths. He's had a few whatever. And we start in down Memorial Drive. Down by MIT, there was a swarm of gnats that were all over the place. It was like a cloud. And the two of us, you know, he's got the wheel measuring the thing out, and we go along, finally complete it, go all the way around by the MDC, and we came back to the Elliott Lounge. I walk down the bathroom, I look in the mirror, sweat with all these gnats stuck in my head. That was unbelievable. The Bring Back Mac campaign to replace the duckling that some loser stole. We couldn't thank Poland Springs enough and all the school kids in Massachusetts. And now we have our fundraiser down on Cape Cod the day before the Falmouth Road Race that he founded years ago. And I think this is our 16th year with the Falmouth Walk. The day before, we raised a lot of money for local charities down there. And I want to thank the contingent from Cape Cod that came up. I don't know if Dick and Abby are here. They came up under some duress, but I hope they make it, and I'll see you all down there at the quarterdeck for a lobster sandwich and a few cold Sam Adams. As a barman, I was probably not the best at mixing drinks. I was more interested in the mix of people. I try to treat...
You're always better.
I try to treat everybody with respect and give them top shelf service. I love going to work every day, and I rolled out with the red carpet for all my customers. Now I begin a new journey on the back nine. I'm rounding second and heading for third. I'm going to relax briefly because my lovely wife, Marsha, she has an extraordinary long honey-do list of stuff for me to do. She's put up with my shenanigans for all these years. I owe her big time, and can just ask her, and I love her. I plan to pick up where I left off in my book of memoirs and my cartoons, my bartoonies. I'll be working on those periodically. And I will be working on updating my house. New fence, new garage door, and all that crap. And I'm sure that there will be other opportunities that...
What about the bar?
What bar?
The house.
We already have one. Marsha's got all her junk piled up. To all of my top friends and regulars, and to all my fellow co-workers, I will miss being around you every day. You kept me young. For all these years. But I'll be back for a couple of cold brews to catch up on the local scuttlebutt. Maybe here, maybe down at the Seven's Ale House with Mr. Kiley. And I thank you for everything that you've done for me. And I hope I may have instilled a little goodwill in your heart, that you'll continue to help others that have fallen down on their luck. As I leave tonight, there's a famous line from an old movie in Casablanca that I always liked, and I'm sure Bogey wouldn't mind if I tailored it to fit the occasion. Of all the gin joints, and all the towns, and all the world, I'm glad I walked into this one. Thanks.
Marsha, get up there, get up there, get up there.
We got the honeydew list going already. Thank you.